guys! So this is my October haul. I hope you guys enjoy! So I finally got Season 5 of Arrow. It's the last of the CW DC show that I needed. I'm so glad to have it. I really liked Season 5. It was a great improvement from Season 4, which was horrible. But yeah. Can't wait to rewatch and watch all the bonus features on the back. Then I also finally got Miley Cyrus's album Younger Now. Unfortunately, the only one they had was cracked, as you can see right here. When I checked out the CD, everything else was good. It's just the case right here that's cracked. And I've already listened to the album on Spotify, and it's so freaking good. I've listened to it multiple times, and before I listened to the whole thing, I loved Younger Now and Malibu. Those were great tracks. But I also really, really love Week Without You, Miss You So Much, Thinkin', Bad Mood, and She's Not Him, and Inspired. I really love She's Not Him. It's such a pretty song. I'm really, really happy with this album. And also I love the cover art too. She looks so good. Yeah. So, I got a new book and a new CD today. The book I didn't think I was gonna get, because the last book I read by this author I didn't really enjoy that much, but I have faith in him, so I bought it and we're gonna give it a chance, and that is John Green's new book, Turtles All the Way Down. I'm really interested to read this to find out what the hell this title means, but, yeah, the reason I said I kind of am iffy about this is because the first book I read by John was Tifios, and I loved Tifios so much. It was so good. Then I read Looking for Alaska, which was his first book, and it was a good book, but I had a lot of problems with the characters, especially Alaska. Then I read Paper Towns, and I really, really hated the characters in Paper Towns. So I'm hoping Turtles All the Way Down will be better. I own Abundance of Catherine's and Will Grayson. I just haven't read them yet. So yeah, we'll see. But like, out of the 3 books I've read by John, only one I've absolutely loved. The other 2 I'm kind of indifferent to, and the other one I really dislike. So we'll see how this goes when I get around to it. And then the CD I got is one I've been waiting for ever since I heard it was coming out, and that is Pink's Beautiful Trauma. Look at her. Look at her. She's so pretty, and I'm so happy. Pink is my #1 favorite artist. I own all her albums, and I love everything this woman does. And yeah, I cannot wait to listen to this whole album. I've only heard What About Us and Beautiful Trauma, and both of those were amazing. I'm also really excited to listen to the second track. It's called Revenge, but it's featuring Eminem, and she had a song on her Truth About Love album that featured Eminem, so I'm really interested to see what this one brings. Because on the Truth About Love, it was Here Comes the Weekend, and that was a pretty kind of upbeat, funky song, so I'm really interested to see where her and Eminem go for Revenge. Also, I'm really nervous about the song because it's called Revenge, but yes, I'm so excited to have her new album. I cannot wait to listen to it, like I've already said. And yes, I love Pink. I love her so much. She can do no wrong, guys. So, I got Star Wars from a certain point of view. It's to celebrate 40 years of Star Wars. Basically, all these authors on the side wrote these short stories about characters, whether it be characters we don't know a lot about or characters in certain scenes where, like, I guess iconic scenes are from these side characters' point of view. So I thought it was cool. Yeah, like, see, just short stories. But I'm excited to read it because I'm interested to see all these different authors' interpretations of certain characters or scenes. And I know some of them, I know by name, and some of them because I've read their stuff. Like, I know Renee Ahdieh, Pierce Brown, Meg Cabot, Paul Dini, Claudia Gray, Beth Revis, and Will Wheaton. So those are all the authors I know by name. But yeah, I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to get more into the world of Star Wars. This is my Star Wars book I've bought. I have the novelization of The Force Awakens and Rogue One, and then I have Claudia Gray's Lost Stars, so I can't wait to read this one. Went to the store and got a couple of things. The first thing I got was a movie I used to have, but something happened and the DVD got broken and I hadn't been able to find it in any stores, and I didn't want to order it off Amazon, but today it was at Walmart and I'm so happy because I love this movie, and that is The Help. And this was, I haven't read the book of The Help yet, but I really love the movie. I need to get on that. But yes, I love this movie so much, and I love the cast. Then the other movie I got is a 4-pack, because for some reason, I think it might be that they're coming out with a new Medea movie, but they had this big display of like Tyler Perry movies, and they had this 4-film collection that had 2 movies that I really like by him. And I would have just bought the individual, but this was so much cheaper than buying the individual copies, so I sucked it up. But I got this 4-film collection that has The Family That Prays, I Can Do Bad All By Myself, Why Did I Get Married To, and Daddy's Little Girls. Now, I really, really love Family That Prays and I Can Do Bad All By Myself. I liked Why Did I Get Married To? The first one's a lot better than the second one, I think. And Daddy's Little Girls was okay. I was in love with it. So, yeah. I mean, it's not like I got horrible movies with the ones I like, but these two aren't my favorites. And the last thing I got, so my family, for every pay-per-view, we do predictions. And a long time ago, I made these little paper belts for our prediction title. And then my friend Ashley, not long ago, I think a couple years back, got me this WWE bracelet and it looked like a belt. So we started using that as our predictions title. But today I finally caved and I was like, I want a real belt for our predictions championship. So yeah, I bought myself a toy. It's a toy belt, but still. And yep. So this is going to be our new predictions title. Me and my brother do predictions on NXT, so that's my bracelet we used to use is going to be the NXT predictions title, but yes. And currently I am the predictions champion in my house, so this gets to stay with me until the next pay-per-view, according to my mother and my brother. They're convinced they're going to beat me at the next pay-per-view. It's not happening. The title's staying with me. Went to Walmart and Half Price today and got some stuff from Walmart. I got Kelly Clarkson's new album, Meaningful Life. I haven't been able to listen to it yet, but I cannot wait to listen to it because Kelly always kills it, and her 2 singles she's released, Love So Soft and Move You, were amazing, so I have no doubt the rest of this album will be amazing. From Half Price, I got Rupi Kaur, I believe that's how you say her last name, her newest book, The Sun and Her Flowers. I actually forgot that her new book was coming out, so when I saw this I was so ecstatic and I cannot wait to read this because I loved Milk and Honey, so I cannot wait to see what The Sun and Her Flowers is going to bring. And then the other book I got was The Whisper in Darkness by H.P. Lovecraft. And while it does have this, it also comes with other stories by H.P. Lovecraft. Dagon, I think that's how it's pronounced, it's spelled D-A-G-O-N. The Nameless City, The Hound, The Festival, The Call of Cthulhu, The Case of Charles Dexter Ward, The Dunwich Horror, The Whisper in the Darkness, and At the Mountains of Madness. And this is a volume 1. I decided not to get volume 2 because I'm going to wait to see, because I think I've read The Call of Cthulhu once, but it was a couple years back. I'd wanted to read more of H.P. Lovecraft's stories, but I just kind of forgot about it, so I saw this. And so I decided just to get volume 1 just to see if I like the other stories, and if I do, then I think I'll go back and get the second volume. So that's what I got today.